everybody. Welcome to Ernie's Eye View. We have a town in Missouri that has been on fire for more than a week now. A seemingly innocent store-robbing bully was cut down by a cop. The bully was black, the cop was white. So now, every race-baiting anti-white liberal is on the warpath. Let's hang the cop. Let's hang him now. Doesn't matter if he's guilty or not. After all, he's white. A good and decent man named Al Sharpton arrives in Missouri and pours gasoline on an already blazing fire. Now half of our country is taking sides, one side or the other. But in reality, a few years ago, a real good and decent man named Martin Luther King would have gone down there, and I think would have been a lot different. Martin Luther King had the truth in him and the love of his country. He brought with him calmness, sincerity, love, and he preached nonviolence to all men, not just white, not just black. He asked for fairness, he asked for equality, and he asked for justice. And I think that's still what he would want even today. He accomplished much of his dream, a lot of it. And for a long time, we seemed to get along pretty well. There were pockets of uneasiness and pockets of racist, white and black, but he accomplished most of his dream. But now we have people like Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Nancy Pelosi, Eric Holder, and even President Obama, who, to the person, preach. They teach hate, they teach division, and they teach mistrust. This policeman may indeed be guilty. I don't know. And if he is, we should all want justice for Michael Brown. Maybe Michael Brown was an innocent young man. Maybe he was killed by a racist cop. But you don't know, and I don't know, because it hasn't all come together yet. None of us know. We know that the cop knows, and we know that Michael Brown knows. I don't know much about the cop, but I did see the bully, Michael Brown, rough up a store owner and steal from him. That's all I've got to go on. That doesn't make him a really bad person. It makes him a robber. But it doesn't make the cop a killer. Yeah, you and I both know, all of us know, that there's racism in America. The racism comes in black and it comes in white. These are the men we need to ignore and treat as pariahs in our society. Black men and white men. Take, for example, Juan Williams from Fox TV. Take, for example, white men from the Senate like Harry Reid, who say all white men, all conservatives, all Mexican, all something, are all bad and all evil. These are wimpy little men who only want to cause chaos and distrust among all of us. They're black men and white men who always stoke the fires of racism. Juan Williams himself has already judged the cop. Eric Holder has already judged the cop. Many people in Missouri have judged the cop. Many people in Los Angeles have judged the cop. And a lot of people have judged Michael Brown. But again, we don't know. Because everybody's so damned excited and up in arms and screaming and yelling at each other, nobody really knows what the hell's going on. So I suggest maybe we give it a little bit of time. And what if this rather large team did in fact rush the cop? Have any of you ever heard of adrenaline? Well, adrenaline can make you do things you don't ordinarily do. Like continue running at a cop who's shooting at you, who has already shot you. Have any of you ever been angry enough to put your hand through a door? Most of us have at one time or another. You just need to admit it. So my answer might be, let's cease the name calling. Maybe the prejudgment, the hate, the racism that everybody preaches. Most of the current leaders in our country, white and black, are preaching division, hatred, inequality, defeatism. Why don't we as the American people tell all these people to go straight to hell? Why don't we vote in men and women who do not have an agenda and look for, who have an agenda and look for, say, re-election 2 days after their first election? We don't need those kind of people in our country. We don't need them leading us. We don't need these people at all. Why don't we, the people, take back our country from the anti-American, anti-black, anti-white, anti-success, anti-flag, anti-peace, and so on and so forth? Why don't we get rid of those people? And why don't we embrace people like Martin Luther King, Thomas Sowell, the teachings of George Washington, and a lot of really good men who live in this country? How about Ben Carson? There's a man that all black men could follow, that all white men could follow. These are the people who are in the manner of being humans. We know that they're human. We know what they have. We know what we have right now. And we need to save this country, black and white, all of us. We need to hang together. We need to tell these people who are dividing us and pitting us against each other to get the hell out of our way, because this is our country. And we're going to make it what we want it to be, not what they want it to be. Write me back or text me, whatever you want to do with your comments. I'd like to know what you think. And until the next time I see you, God bless America. God bless the United States of America. And God bless all the people who protect us. The cops, the firemen, and for God's sakes, all the men and women in uniform. And we might all want to offer up a prayer for Mr. Foley. If he was on a very, very bad day, the whole world watched as pieces of trash and garbage beheaded this human being. Our president, I don't think, was very good. He gave a short, ineffective comment, and in less than 45 minutes, he was back on the golf course, knuckle busting with his pals and high-fiving. That bothered me. I don't know if it bothered you or not. That's something for another discussion. But right now, let's get leaders in this country that really, really care about the American people. God bless the United States of America, and God bless all of you. Until next time.